All right. All right. Ooh. There we go. All right, guys, we're back. Welcome back to Monday. We got some spicy stuff going on. I had some news and things planned for you, but more pressing, more urgent matters. Bitcoin breaking 53,000. It is day 422 of the Bitcoin bull run. And it's just kind of wild to think that people are still bearish, to think that people have stayed bearish through all of this. It's mind-boggling. It's wild. Started 2023 at 16.5K. Here we are at 53. We got the quarterly candles pulled up here representing 3 months each. And this is quite a chart. Quite a chart. Q1 of this year, not disappointing, and we still have March to go. What's pretty interesting, in my opinion, is in, let's see, it'll be 20 days. Will be the anniversary. It'll be 4 years exactly since the dreaded 2020 crash of all markets. Exactly 4 years. What price do you guys think we're going to be at by then? Curious. What price? There is a non-zero possibility we'll be at new all-time highs. Judging by this chart, Bitcoin looks like it wants to move there. This is what I've always wanted to happen, but obviously not what I really thought would happen. I don't think anyone did. Certainly not a year ago or plus. Maybe in the last few months, yeah, but man, 53K. 53,000. How you boys feeling? How you doing today? Have you been battling it out for democracy? You should be. You should be. Bitcoin's doing its part. You need to do your part. Speaking of that, if you could smash the likes and subscribes, get this stream bumping. When you engage with a live stream, YouTube shows it to more people. It is not placebo. It works. And that's how we grow. You guys engaging with the stream, showing love, liking, subscribing, sharing, voting in polls, chatting, whatever it is you guys do. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. There's a lot of coins pumping as well. It's not just Bitcoin today. That's what makes it extra spicy. Shout out to our sponsors, FEMX and LuxAlgo, the #1 crypto exchange and indicator company in the whole wide world, in my opinion. I actually don't know if they are in the entire world, but they certainly are on TradingView. That's why I'm like a little reluctant. Let's take a peek at this chart. We've actually got a lot pumping, and I'm going to show you guys a lot of charts today. We're going to go over a lot of charts as well. Oh, wow. There's just so much to do. So much to do, guys. So much. Where did this go? Let's see. THETA making some moves. We'll take a peek at this later today in the episode. FLR smashing past our 5-cent target. What comes next? We'll take a look in just a little bit. But we're not going to just look at coins running. We're going to take a peek at some coins that have a setup or a very similar looking structure to the things that we've seen move recently. I won't name names, but I might pull some up while I tab through. Render sitting at all-time high, and it's just waiting, just looking to break out. But none of these are even the big boys I want to show you today. That's the spicy part. That's the spiciest of the spicy part. BNB, Binance coin making moves back to 400. Do you guys remember when Binance was so fudded out that everyone thought BNB was going to go like to 0? I won't lie, I was in that boat for a little bit, not because of the FUD, but because this chart looked awful. You can see that arrow. We'll go over this chart more upside targets, entries. Today is a spicy day, guys. I'm going to try to stay focused, try to stay on task so we can get through things. Not let my ADD get the best of me. Let me see here quick. Why not a healthy rerun, healthy look at some of these trades that are open. The forever long, now at 2,200% from 16.5K. Let's go. Let's go. Litecoin long, just this is the exact same thing. Ape, I had this open at $1. We did this live on stream. Now almost 500% up as Ape touches $2. You better believe we'll be looking at that today. I have a tiny long on Bitcoin over here. only 0.3 up to 30%, just to chill 500 bucks there. And of course, the Litecoin long, roughly where it was. You would have gotten pretty much all of these trade ideas and setups if you're in our Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown, especially if you sign up with my FEMX link. Enter your user ID in the Discord. You'll get access to our VIP, trade room. All right. Let's do a little analyses. We got to zoom out for a second again. Let's go back to this monthly. February blasting higher than January after what looked like a spinning top, a bearish close up here. Basically, this tall high wick and this low bottom wick with a tiny candle close. Not the most continuation suggesting, but February did not give any Fs at all. Solid candle. Now up 25% on the month, which will put us just over 25% on the year, about 26%. Down to the week. We just started a new week, and we all are already bullish engulfed here. Already bullish engulfed. On this weekly, just looking for a close above 52.2. Last week's open, and that's going to be a great continuation signal. But I'll just be honest with you guys. We can look at all these charts all day. For Bitcoin, I can look at indicators, do analysis, and we will, but there's very little in the way here. This is wild, bros. Wild. Bitcoin is at 53,000. Retail is nowhere to be found. Where is retail? Apparently, retail is getting caught up in pig butchering scams. We'll go over that. We'll go over that too in this episode. Really quick, because you might not be here for that. If you're listening right now, if you or someone you know has been contacted randomly, no matter how genuine it feels, on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, whatever, TikTok, even if it's right to your phone, directly, you get a text. Maybe they seem like they have the wrong number or the wrong person, and they slowly build a relationship with you over time. Eventually, they will bring you an opportunity to make money. Those are the biggest red flags. If you or anyone you know is in a scenario like that, and of course they'll have really believable stuff. They'll say they have an AI trading bot or insider info or something, guys. That is a pig butchering scam waiting to happen. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. John Oliver covered it last night on his stream, but what's really wild is on Friday during the BitBoy watch party, we actually had a member of our community whose friend, thank God it was his friend, not him, but his friend, he described a scenario similar to this. And unfortunately, that was a pig butchering scam, and he lost quite a sum of money. But thankfully, we were able to communicate with this friend, reach out, and get him to accept that this was a scam. He went to withdraw, couldn't withdraw, and that actually saved him from sending a lot more money. And that's what they do. They're going to get money onto the platform. They'll have you go to some exchange. You don't send them money. I'll just go over it. You don't send them money. They set you up with an account, and they're going to give you signals or whatever it is. And that exchange is going to show you profiting a ton. It's going to say you're up a bajillions, just so much. And it's going to be really crazy. You're going to believe it. It's going to feel really, really real. But then when you go to withdraw, that exchange doesn't exist. All exchanges have risks, guys, but I feel really confident in saying this. Great time to have a partner like FEMX. An exchange that I've used for years. I know the CEO. They, of course, have risks as well, but I can promise you it isn't a pig butchering scam. It's not a fake exchange that just looks very real. Be careful. I was going to wait till later in the episode, but that's important stuff as it seems is getting out of hand. Like, we had an example in the Discord on Friday, and actually since that time, I have gotten 2 DMs from people asking basically about a pig butchering scam that was going to happen to them. It was like in real time. They're like, hey, this person said this and this. And they sent me these screenshots and blah, blah. And it was, wow. Dude, these things are getting out of control. I used to think that crypto scammers were their own sphere of influence in the crypto world. And of course, there are scammers elsewhere. But actually, it kind of seems in reverse. These pig butchering scams, I think they're more normie oriented, like Facebook oriented or texting old people oriented. And then found that, well, if we scam people in crypto, we can get the most money out of them. Kind of nice to think maybe it's not from us. Clearly has nothing to do with crypto other than that's the preferred method because they can't reverse transactions. They can keep the money. Anyway, we'll talk about it more later, and I want to shoot the shit with you guys and see kind of if you've experienced anything like that. But let's take a peek at Bitcoin here as we're pumping. Things are chilling off. Over the last 2 hours, we saw a really, really nice pump that brought us to new 2024 highs. And it really does set our sights on, I mean, we can say 55K may find some profit taking, nice psychological number, but 50 didn't really act as that. So 55, I don't think will either. If we look at our Fibonacci extension targets, as we always do here, because they are so gosh darn helpful. Let me grab this. Where did this go? Down here. There it is. Fibonacci extension targets right up here. 57,000. Our measured move sitting at 62, just under the previous all-time high. At this point, 61.3K seems like locked and loaded, guys. It's locked and loaded. There's very little resistance here. The major, most important hurdle that I was worried about Bitcoin passing, and you guys know I did stress about this for a while, and I shared that with you, was 48,000, 50,000. This was the target that we were looking for over a year on this channel. We're the home of the Bulls, baby. Let's go. But at that point, I was worried we would see the FOMO retail fire ignite. People jumping in, throwing all their money in, taking out loans, selling their house, whatever. Crazy behavior, risky behavior. At that price point at 50,000, I thought the news titles would blow people out of the water. They would have the strongest sense of FOMO they've ever had. It's not here. Not here. Didn't happen. So there's really only one more value under the, well, one more value before a new all-time high that I think would spark that, and that's 69,000. To think that we could reach 69,000 quickly is reasonable. I wouldn't expect it, but it is entirely possible. We have the halving coming up April 20th, 420, blaze it. Miners, if you're out there and you're listening, you better calibrate your miners to make it happen on 420, or I'm coming to your house. Don't take this from me. I need this. We need this. Pre-halving. Very, very close. So close to halving. And here we are. We've never been this high up. Higher up. We have never been so close to a previous all-time high pre-halving. We're only $15,000 away, which is roughly 28, 30%. We have seen that in a day in Bitcoin. If you look back to the previous halvings, we never made it even close pre-halving to the all-time high. In 2019, we were 40% away. Previously, we were 50. I am the person that is the least likely to say this time is different, but it feels like this time is different. I should temper expectations here and say it always has felt like this time is different, and it never was. But this time doesn't just feel different. It is visibly, quantifiably different. And that makes me think that we should throw all of our preconceived conceptions about a 4-year cycle, about what Bitcoin's done in the past. We should throw that in the trash, because we can see in real time right now, this isn't opinion. This isn't me being bullish. This is looking at data. This is different. What's going to happen? It's really exciting. I wish I knew. It doesn't really seem like there's any reason for it to stop here. At 69,000, certainly we could see big sell-off. We could even see a 50% sell-off from 69,000. That would bring us back to 35.6. Are you afraid of 35.6? I'm not. I ain't afraid of no 35.6. Ooh, here we go. I have my alert set very tight because I don't want to miss this move if it continues today. And judging by these low time frame candles, it does look like it's itching for a little more upside. We're not done getting through Bitcoin, though. We're not done. Let me taste it. Let me pull up the chat here. Friendly reminder, I'm going to pull up the chat, see what you guys are looking at today. We're going to be looking at altcoins, lots of altcoins doing very spicy things. And we're going to look at some that haven't done spicy things yet that might be good entries. But before that, I want to see what you guys are vibing with. So let me pull up the chat here. We've got 445 viewers on the normal layout stream. We have about 60 or 70 on the horizontal or vertical. The phone layout. If you're over on the phone layout, pinned to the top of the chat is the regular stream. So if you don't want to watch it in that format, come join us over here. That's where I'll be reading chat. All my messages are going to the other one. That's where I'll be reading chat and interacting with you guys. So jump on over. Just close that sheet. Jump on over. Join the crew. Hold up real quick. Gotta tweak this. My computer's being very strange here. I had a bunch of technical issues over the weekend, but none while live. Pleasantly, none while live. Gotta love that. Oh, man. Hold up here. Can we get a few more likes, a little more engagement, a little more subscribes? Let's get this stream pumping. We should have 1,000 viewers right now. Props to every single one of you out there, though, that have tuned in today. I can't get this thing to fire on the right stream, it seems. Right. Let's see how this works. Give it one more shot. All right, who's here today? If you're here today, put something in chat so you show up on the participants list so I can see you. There we go. I got it fixed. Got it fixed, boys. Here we are. What's up, 420 Bud Monster, Alex, B Baker, BG, Ben DC, Brendan E, Brucey Kibitz, Chris Brugner, Christoph Van Murray, Coca-Cola CPL, Cracker Jack, Crypto Sharknado, what's up, bro? Sind Z, Dr. Crypto, Dry Heave, ET, Fahid, Husan, French Toaster. Let's keep moving them in. Let's keep showing them. French Toaster, Fry Bay, Frosted Flakes, Hardest Pretoris. What's up, CPL? Hendrick, how you doing, bro? Huffy00, It's Autopilot, Jack and Carrero. Oh, man, they're popping up. I can't keep track of them all. It's okay. We're just going to keep going. Jamil McGee, Jay Day, Jim Kennedy, Johan Wergelius, Japernicus, what's up, bro? There's one I can name. Jorge Manriquez, Larry Calbrisi Art, Lion in My Pocket, Lobster Rolls, Luhan, Steenkamp, MTF, Magnus Larson, my guy, Long Mountain, how you doing, bro? Hasty George, I see you up there. Matt Ski, Matt Smeed, Moggy, my favorite. Moggy, how you doing? Nikos, No Way Man, Novocaine, Obe, One Love, P Perps, Parker, Angie, Redman, Ricardo, Ruval, Kaba, C Haas, Sergio, what's up, bro? Salty, Dog, Sprouksy, Stefan Frey, Pseudomas Sin, Talman, Shackleford. You see why this is so hard as they keep popping up. Thomas Vane, my friend. Handsome name. Good to see you here again, brother. Umbrella, Warren McCarty, X77X Monkey, and a name that is two symbols I can't read. How you guys doing? Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Bulls? How you doing? What's up, Nikos? Ooh, the Pickle, my guy. Gifting out the memberships. Thank you, sir. Let's see who gets them. I don't have any more free ones. I've gifted out a lot of memberships this year already. It's only 2 months in. He who shall not be named, exactly. What's up, Juan? Greetings from Uruguay. Shout out to Uruguay. Where are you guys from? I bet we have someone from every country in the world here right now. Nah, every continent, not country, continent in the world except for Antarctica. Maybe we got that like one welder researcher guy in Antarctica and he's tuned in. 9 out of 10 welders watch Tom Crown. 1 out of 10 welders suck. They're not invited to my birthday party anyway. Cheers from Mexico. How you doing, man? What's up, Patrico? Warren McCarty, Fort Worth, Texas. Weather in the U.S. today, pretty much across the board, is gorgeous, guys. Could not ask for a better pump day. Feeling good. I got the windows open, getting that fresh air in. I hope you're getting those good vibes, too. South Africa, there it is. What's up, Luhan? Bless you all. God bless you all, says Christ is Lord. Bless you all. Blessings to everyone today. It's a blessings day. Colombia, papi. What's up, man? God, Latino women. Anyway, don't get distracted, Tom. At the Case, Netherlands. South Africa, Colorado Springs. What's up, man? Sweden, Cyprus. All around the world, baby. Vancouver. Canada represent. New Yorker. New York sewers represent. New York City people, or sewer people unite. I've been there. UK, Scotland. Pretty cold on the moon. Thomas Deese is from the moon. What's up, Thomas Deese? There's a name. There's a name, my friend. How have you been? What are you guys thinking? Where are we going? Let's get a poll popping. Start a poll. Bitcoin hits in pre-halving. Here we go. Pre-halving. We're going to do tops in. We'll do, it's like 55K, 61K. That'd be like the monthly. And then, all-time high. Yeah, we'll just do all-time high. We'll combine that with 69. Let's vote. Smash the polls. Smash them. Can I do a poll on the little stream? I don't think so. I don't think you can do polls in the little stream. God, I got dry skin today, man. Sorry if I'm itching. I promise I'm not tweaking out. Oh, I can. Bitcoin hits blank halving. Pre-halving. Tops in. To all-time high, baby. 55K, 61K. Yep. Go in the polls. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. We are a hair away from 100,000. We're going to get there before halving. I'll tell you what, if Bitcoin doesn't hit 100K before halving, our channel will. We'll finally have won the race. We've been racing Bitcoin to 100,000 on this channel for now 5 years in June. And for 5 years, we've been racing it. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think we would win. I thought Bitcoin would win. I thought it'd win in 21. We are so close, guys. So close. 94,937, and with your help, we will get to 100K quickly. All right. No more shilling subscribes and stuff. Saying top is in right now is delusional. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Don't use emotional language when referring to bears right now. Not when we're up. You can say I can't believe you're bearish. That's okay. This is like superstition chart tips. None of that's maybe reflective of reality. Superstition chart tips. You can say I can't believe you're bearish, but don't say they're delusional or they're angry or anything. It's just too much PTSD from me doing that, and then that's like right when it reverses. But I appreciate you anyway. Let's go with the least likely when it comes to the poll. You rebel. All-time high, 31% with 120 votes. Let's get that up. 20x long in TC, hell yeah. As soon as you get too cocky, the market knows it. So here's the big thing. I am reading the chat. I still want to see what you guys are looking at today. But this is the thought I can't get out of my head. Every single rally that I've seen over 8 years of watching the chart religiously, every exciting rally pretty much scales with retail FOMO and sentiment, like 1-to-1 proportionate. Sometimes little rallies will kind of kick sentiment up more than 1-to-1, but that's all I've ever seen. I've never seen what is going on right now. Google searches for Bitcoin are at like multi-year lows still. We'll update that in a little bit. We'll take a peek if that's changed a bit. But I have never seen this. And what I've also never seen is for Bitcoin to put in a high and then have a major retracement without it, without that retail FOMO. I have never seen Bitcoin reverse after making a big move where there wasn't like peak FOMO. 2019 in April, May, exactly where my brain goes. It was the most euphoric moment maybe of my life. Didn't go up, stopped going up. As soon as everybody was jumping in, nobody's jumping in. I don't even have context to describe how bullish this is. It is more bullish than I really thought was even possible for Bitcoin. And I was already 10 out of 10 bullish, or 11 out of 10. Where's the retail? Where's my mom asking if she needs to buy Bitcoin? Where's my grandma sending me a messagegram, telegram, asking me about the cryptos? I don't know, man. I think Nvidia, stocks, maybe the election year. People's minds are elsewhere. Clearly, also Helldivers. People are playing Helldivers, Pow World. Maybe those ones aren't really factors, but what is going on? I do not believe. I don't know the number that we're going to see pre-halving. It could very well just be right here. I don't think that's what's going to happen. I don't know. Nobody knows. But I do know this one thing, and that is without that FOMO, without that retail, without the new people making really risky, bad decisions, Bitcoin does not go down. It does not go down. I've never seen it happen. Ever seen it happen. I have never been so confused, and it makes me excited, but it makes me uncomfortable. Because I don't have any context. And as analysts, as chartists, data is all we have. This is our lifeblood. It's our lifeblood. We don't have anything else. Here you go. This right here. Google search results for the search term Bitcoin. The last 5 years. Obviously, logically, peaked in 21, early 21. That was peak FOMO. It was. Bitcoin went down. Got a little kick again right at the 69K, went down. If we go on total history, you see a really similar picture, and it's a really logical picture. You see the bull runs correspond with people looking for Bitcoin, people searching for Bitcoin. 2017, huge spike. 21, huge spike, but look at this. Nothing. Look, right here, all-time high. December 27th. December 2017. February, January 21, all-time high. All-time high. Here we are. Right here. On the total scale of Bitcoin search history, a 15 out of 100. This is incredibly low. Let's look at the last year. Over the last year, we had one nice little spike. And that was on the ETF news. That was January 11th. It was 1 or 2 days. You guys were here. Our streams were popping again. Look what happened. Bitcoin price sold off after the ETF. People just folded. It threw water on their fire, man. They got put out. It didn't return. We've seen a little bit of interest returning into later February. We can even see, like this week, interest moving back down. There's no retail here. I just don't even know what to do with this information. I want to yell crazy, emotional, bullish things because that's what feels right looking at this. But I don't have any context. I don't have any lens to decipher this with. Interesting. We do see search is starting to pick up here on the weekly time frame. You can see really consistent spikes. I couldn't tell you why, but they're at like 6 a.m. or 4 a.m. every day. I don't understand that. I don't know why it's that time. You would think it would be a little later, but whatever. However, now the 26th, today, we've had that same spike in the morning, but we've actually spiked higher with this move. This is starting to trend up, guys. We have a higher low and a higher high. Everything can be charted. Doesn't have to be traded. Everything can be charted. I'll throw this in here, but I'll be very quick about it. Something that really confuses me. Oh, that didn't work. If you look at YouTube, good, this is all goofy. There we go. If you look at YouTube, now we've switched from Google searches to YouTube searches. YouTube searches were at an all-time high over the last 5 years on January 11th. I agree, more people use YouTube as a source of info, and especially crypto, because, well, let's be real. If you Google Bitcoin, you're probably going to get like 5 ads that are scams. But the people Googling it don't know that, so they're not avoiding it. I think really YouTube has been proving to be a better source of information for crypto, a safer one, which is a crazy concept to say considering all the people, all the bad actors in it. Some of that search has come here, but that doesn't make sense either. Doesn't make sense. They should reflect each other better. They should. Things to think about. It's a little food for thought. Let me pull the chat back up, and then we're going to do a little more analysis here. What's up, Larry K? What's up? Just happened with ADA crazy pop. You're baiting me. If ADA didn't have a crazy pop, I'm going to slap you, lion. Just kidding, bro. Let's see. It did have a nice little pop-a-roon. There you go. Not quite the pop-a-roon that Bitcoin had, but it had a little move. It had a nice little move. 58 to 61 cents. Sweet, sweet, sweet. There's a lot of things moving. A lot of things moving. I'm kind of just stalling to wait for this to break. I don't think this rally is over today. Might take all day, but I think I think this is what we're going to see. I haven't even looked at the charts this morning. This is what I think we're going to see. Something like this.
It's a violent life. You could live to 100, you could die tonight. That's why we getting high tonight.
Maybe this.
That's why I let my man drive tonight. Yeah. It's a
Like that.
violent
Maybe we'll
life.
get a test of 53.5, higher low, retest 53.5, higher low, and breakout. I think that we're going to see this today. But I haven't even looked at the charts or the analysis. This is just,
That's why we getting high tonight. Yeah.
this is the, I guess, beyond technical analysis, we'll say. There's some involved, but really we are in a point of the chart where there's a void. We've moved into the void. We did not reject from the major, most important level of resistance. We moved higher. It didn't get sold off right away. I don't know why you'd bet down right now. If I was gonna bet down, I'd probably bet down at 57 or 61, maybe 55 if I was feeling real shady about it, but right here at 53 seems like a little weird. Just like kind of random. Not really an important part. Maybe that's something that I need to enforce or drive home more. Is that this was 50,000. This was it. This was it. This was the boss. This was the freaking boss at the end of the game. And now we're just running through the epilogue here. Like all the way to 69,000. We're just running through the epilogue and there's like a bunch of chests to loot. And like, there's no bad guys, and like, I don't know, like the girl is at the end and she's waiting for you and she gives you a big kiss. Like, that's where we're at. This was fighting Bowser. Now we're off to, I don't know, Mushroom Kingdom, whatever, something. Like, it's just wild, man. No bear div on the highs on the hour. Hour is pushing these highs. This was beautiful last night. I gave a little long signal in the Discord. Right here, this hour, boom. You have oversold. You did not reach overbought. You tapped oversold. It rejected. Swing rejection on the 1 hour. When the market's trending bullish, guys, look for bullish signals. Look for bullish divergence. We have a video about that on the channel if you don't know what it is. Look for bullish signals. I know it's tempting to be contrarian and want to look for bearish signals, but I'm going to give you a little hint. In a bullish trend, you're going to get bearish signals every leg up. Every single leg up, you will get bearish signals. But they won't play out. They just won't play out. The trend's bullish. Once the trend changes, the opposite will be true. Bullish signals won't play out. You'll get a lot of them. Right now, in my opinion, it's time to focus on the highs, baby. Here we go. Focus on entries. Focus on holding. Honestly, focus on holding. It's not the exciting concept, holding, right? But very, very few traders beat just holding in a bull run. Don't overtrade. It's a great way to get chopped out. All you have to do is sit back. Yeah, just watch the fireworks, guys. Don't run into the freaking don't run into like the fire zone of the fireworks where they have it like roped off and they're like, don't go in there. And you go in there no matter how much fun it is, no matter how many people are laughing and saying it's funny. Like you're gonna get burned. You're gonna get hit by a firework. Loud noises. What loud noises? Where were they from? I don't know where the loud noises were from. Bullish. Keep voting on that poll. Keep smashing likes. What's up, 901 Warrior Alchemist joining us? Good to see you, man. How you feeling? AXTK. Bad Baptist. Yo, that reminds me. Shout out to everyone who came on Friday to the Discord watch party. It was magical. It was magic, guys. We had like 70 people in the voice chat watching this. It was awesome. Shout out to you, Bad Baptist. You were there. You're having a great time. We have to do that more. We're gonna figure that out. All right. Let's go, baby. Let's go. The adaptive block size limit algorithm goes live in 79 days. It says Bcashy on Bcashy. 55K in 2 hours, says Nazar. I wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt it. I remember saying weeks, days ago. Nah, it was weeks ago now. Back here. Right as January ended, February ended. We have this Fibonacci extension. If we break our high, there's just like no reason to think price is going to stop. Price doesn't always move logically or with reason. But if we broke that high, there was very little reason for me to head short, close long, whatever, until 57,000. There's your 1618. So predictably, charts move to this level. There's no horizontal resistance of significance, in my opinion. Might be able to argue that. Might be able to argue against that, but in my opinion, nothing there. Beautiful week. I don't think my Marketcipher is working. Let's see. Now it is. Do you guys remember looking at this weekly back here in October? I remember so clearly on this channel right here, like in October into November, saying money flow, Marketcipher B on the week has not looked this bullish in years. Look at that played out. Higher highs, higher lows. Clear bull trend on the week. That was all the way back here. Woo. Weekly RSI, huh? We do have a little issue here. We got a little issue, but again, we're in a bullish trend. To look for bearish divergence. How many of you remember hearing about bearish divergence? How many times do you think you heard about it from 23 in January till today? How many? How many times? Over the course of 420 days, blaze it. How many times? I remember hearing it here in February. I remember hearing it in April. I remember hearing it in July. I remember hearing it in November. I remember hearing it in January. I remember hearing it just maybe a week or two ago. We're going to hear it again. Did it matter? No. No, it doesn't. Did not. Trend's bullish. When a chart is trending clearly in one direction, you pretty much dismiss the counter signals. There will be numerous of them, but you pretty much dismiss them. Doesn't mean it can't go down. Doesn't mean you shouldn't be vigilant. But they don't have the strength. It's like they have all their energy siphoned from them. Anyway, Bitcoin's chilling here. The hour rolled over. Not a lot of movement yet. I want to look at some other things. We're going to ditch the news stuff that I was going to talk about at the beginning because I've already forgotten what they were because it doesn't really matter. One of them was Sailor brought more Bitcoin. There you go. How much? I don't know. 100 million, 150 million. A Sailor amount. Like roughly one Sailor amount of Bitcoin. Looking over here. This is Bitcoin versus the JPY. I believe the JPY is actually the fourth biggest currency in the world. Kind of surprising. I was shocked to hear that, but I guess it makes sense. The fourth biggest currency in the world. I tweeted this. I think we looked at it Friday. I tweeted this. JPY had broken all-time high on Bitcoin. Must be nothing, right? It's always nothing. Must be nothing. Kind of looks like the JPY front run it, didn't it? Now trading at a new all-time high. It broke it, but it stayed there. BTC JPY now trading at a new all-time high. So here's a really interesting concept that you barely ever hear about, or maybe you thought about it. Maybe not. We are usually very narrow-minded with our own currencies. Even though Bitcoin isn't at a new all-time high in dollars right now, Bitcoin breaking to a new all-time high against the yen, Japanese yen, is monumental. The yen has a huge market cap. It commands a lot of capital, etc. But it's more than that. It's not even just the fact that it happened. Think of the mental state. Remember I said when Bitcoin breaks its all-time high, that's probably when we'll see that FOMO come in, that retail come in. Because people see it. They get excited. While you and I might not be excited about the JPY, certainly the portion of the world that lives their life in JPY is excited about this. And certainly they're going to start paying attention if they haven't already. JPY is not the only one. Not the only currency against Bitcoin that's at all-time highs. Some, like Venezuelan, is it lira or I forget what it is, have been at all-time highs for months. we get really zoned in to dollars in the US, and we don't really think about the other currencies because we think the dollar is the best or whatever. But the mental impact, and not even that, I would say the fiscal incentive for other people around the world when they see Bitcoin hit a new all-time high increases. They want to invest more. It's at an all-time high, wouldn't you? If you saw Bitcoin break its all-time high right now in dollars, you'd probably want to put more money in it. But this is happening all around the world with different currencies in different places. It's only a matter of time till Bitcoin against the dollar does the same. And these others doing it, adding in that buy pressure, does impact BTC USD. The more currencies you see break all-time high against Bitcoin, the more likely Bitcoin is going to break, or the more eminent Bitcoin is to break its all-time high against the dollar. This is very exciting stuff. This is not to be ignored. It's very satirical that it must be nothing. Very satirical. All right, that's all. That's all for that. BNB, Binance Coin, Binance Chain. This one I want to talk about, even though it's not the biggest gainer or something today. I haven't heard anyone really talk about it. And that's why I wanted to bring it to you guys. Because often we look at whatever's moved, and by then it's like, well, now I would take profit. You just pumped 100%, man. Going long now is stupid. Binance has moved. But since the FUD, since the CZ stuff, the SEC stuff with Binance, people completely bet against it. They were done. They thought this is going to go to zero. I agree. Binance Coin's market cap doesn't really make sense to me. I think it's way too high. It's been wild that it's been able to hold that spot this whole time, but no one's talking about it. No one's talking about it. It still hasn't had, I would say, like a mega explosive day. There's still potentially upside gains to be had. Those are really important factors, I think, when you're trying to snipe these things during big moves. I'm not saying buy BNB right now. I don't give financial advice, though I certainly wouldn't say that anyway at the top of this little green candle. Now looking to the left, you got November's high here, about 400. But if it breaks $400, go back to the all-time high seems very, very easy. It can be very fast. Very, very fast. Let's look at these monthlies. This is going to bring us to the topic I did want to talk about. I didn't forget. Right here. If you tuned in Friday, pre all these pumps, you'd remember we were kind of in real time discovering this together. That many coins that were breaking out were doing so from this exact pattern. December, big green candle. January, tiny red candle. And then February, we saw a lot of coins go back to January's open and sell back off. But a few started breaking out, and more have broken out since. This is what you want to look for. You want to look for this setup, basically. December green, January red, and now February, you want to find ones that haven't broken out. And I'm going to bring it all back. How many times did I yell about MATIC on Friday? Right here. On Friday, I think it was like down here. And I kept coming back to this chart and saying some haven't broken out yet. Actually, MATIC still hasn't technically. It needs to go to like 110. But it's made moves. It's above $1 again. It's at 105. This is what we want to look for. If we buy the charts that have done this, like if MATIC was at $1.80 or higher, now we're just buying up. We're buying real high up. There's no reason to do that when there are opportunities to get in before this. And the things that are going to be signals for the charts to potentially do this, what's the wording for this? Is going to be no one paying attention to it. That's why I started with BNB. I don't necessarily think BNB is a great buy right now, but no one seems to be paying attention to it. Look for strong charts that have more upside room that people aren't screaming about, that isn't getting plastered everywhere. You're not seeing them in YouTube thumbnails and titles. You're not seeing them in tweets all the time. Look for it. That's why I have THETA pulled up, probably one of them as well. I don't think anybody is really paying attention to THETA anymore. Maybe some people in the chat here. I still have some. But THETA, again, same thing on the month, same setup. Last stream, it was under 122. It was down here. It hadn't bullish engulfed yet. This is appearing everywhere. If you could take one thing away from this stream today, it's look for this setup on the month and look for coins that are just under the radar still, that people are just sleeping on. You're not seeing tweets about it. People aren't coming into the chat and saying, oh my God, check out this. Oh my God, that. Those are signs of a top. That is why Bitcoin is so bullish right now, is we don't have that. And that is almost always poison for a rally. As soon as everyone gets getting all riled up. I think Theta is heading to $3. I think it's heading to $3, guys. Does that mean long now at 164? No, sadly, it never means long at the top of a green candle. Again, there are charts that are still down here where you can catch that move. Here's what I think is very logical for Theta. If we see more upside in February, potentially could hit $3, but I wouldn't hold my breath on that this month. We may see a return to the order blocks on a lot of these charts that they just broke in March. Those order block back tests, the resistance being tested and holding as support, may offer generational entries on coins across the board. Not exaggerating. For Theta here, $1.34, that's a little bit underneath price, enough, a meaningful amount. Dang. 20% discount. It may not come, but if it does, that's the thing. You'd rather miss the boat than board the Titanic. You can miss all the boats in the world. You just have to catch one boat. And it just can't be the one that sinks, right? That's it. I think this would be very, very logical, very clean, very nice trade if it comes. Flare. I'm going to do Flare and let me get back to the chat, see what you guys are looking at. Flare has just been bonkers, guys. We've been following it. It's been bonkers. We're looking from 1.6 cents to 3 cents. 3 cents broke. We looked for 5 cents. It happened really fast. But where are we now? We're right back to where we always look for charts to go. Look at your all-time high, 15 cents. Your all-time low, 0.008 cents. Right here at 0.48. We'll just call it 5. This is your 618 retracement. It's your golden ratio, Fibonacci retracement. Such consistency, man. The exciting thing about Flare, though, again, entering at 5 cents is not a good idea. You might make it work. It might work out for you, but I think it's a terrible idea. If you already have a position because you've been a fan of this channel, tuning in and day out, pat yourself on the back because you're Chad. But if you're already in a position, in fact, I need to, after the stream, take some profit on Flare. I forgot to put a limit sell order. I'm going to take some profit at 5 cents, and then I'm going to take a little more right up there. Looking at this candle, looking at its first month of trading, February 23, you see a completely inefficient move in the market from 15 cents down to 5. Completely inefficient. At 5 cents, you started painting some efficiency. You see these wicks, top wicks, bottom wicks, buyers and sellers getting trapped, creating resistance. Look at that. Right to that point of efficiency. If Flare closes under 5 cents, you may get a swing at 3 cents again for an entry. Might not be bad. But if it closes above 5, you got nothing here, guys. You could say, okay, your 786 here. Maybe you got 10 cents here. Sure. Psychological. Maybe you might see something like that. But if you close above 5 cents, 15 cents is like clear runway. Clear runway. Flare's not the only one. This is everything. Don't think that it's like, oh, you have to buy Flare or something. There are so many charts that have something similar. But what does catch my eye here is this would make a very crazy looking V-shaped bottom. Only red candles on the left, only green candles on the right. There's just something beautiful about it, right? The symmetry. How many was this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This traded from 15 cents to 0.008 cents over the course of 10 months. Put yourself in the mindset of someone who either invested in this or heavily invested in the airdrop to try to get Flare. Over 10 months, you saw it go 95% down. It really only went down. If you were going to sell you would have sold. Period. You would have sold here, or maybe you sold the bottom, right? Maybe you sold under a penny. You saw a penny break. It's going to zero, whatever. To me, that is just a sign that the runway is clear. People sold. Weekends are out. The people that are still here, they're not selling. People still haven't either lost it or they really believe in this coin. I don't believe in this coin, but I don't need to. They're going to ride it. They might look to get out at 15 cents. They might take a little profit at 10. But the majority of the selling pressure, at least from the holders, from the people who bought it or held it, is gone. And I think that's a huge element of this chart. Huge element of this chart. All right, yeah, we'll do this next, but I want to see the chat. I'm going to go through some charts that I think haven't run yet and might be great opportunities. And no, none of them are really charts that I care about or coins I care about, but that's okay. They don't need to be. Let's check out the poll. 500 votes. Let's go. 55K free. You guys, 31% of us think that over the next month. What? That I'm even more bullish, bros. I'm even more bullish. 31% of us think that over the next month plus, we're only going to see a 3% gain on Bitcoin. Hey, maybe you might be right. Might be. I just think that's kind of wild. And I find that really bullish as well. We just moved up to a new high and people aren't screaming for a million tomorrow. A million today. People are still doubting the rally after all this time. And thank you for being honest. Thank you for contributing your opinions. Don't think I'm making fun of you. This is really valuable information for me and you guys. The fact that we moved up today and all it took was this little red hourly right here. Oh, my boy. Oh, my boy, Casper. My guy. Aren't you streaming right now, man? Aren't you streaming? No, you're not. Jayson Casper in the house. Jayson Casper, guys, one of my favorite YouTubers. Maybe my favorite YouTuber. He's just like us, trading TA. Doesn't shill. Doesn't do paid promo. He's doing the good work. He's doing the good work. That super chat show up twice? Or is that just on my side? No, it was on my side. Go subscribe to him. Great dude. 10 out of 10. Jayson Casper. I don't know if you play video games, man, but get Helldivers. Help me spread some democracy, bro. Come join CryptoFace and I spreading that democracy. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for stopping in. Clean Spark Kava. You're convinced people would be bearish at 200K? Nah, dude. People are the most bullish at the top, and that was my long-winded explanation today. Is no one's effing bullish. We don't count. We're always bullish. We've been bullish since before 2020s, right? People only get more bullish on the way up.
Baby. Long and strong.
Long and strong. What's up, man? Good times. Cheers. I appreciate that super chat, bro. Appreciate that. Anybody out there? Anybody out there who hasn't subscribed yet? Let's get these numbers up. Join our community. Join our I don't know, our crypto everything, man. This is the content you want. It's not the content you're gonna ask for. It's not the content that's clickbaity and we try a little bit, but like we deliver value, and sometimes that's not sexy, but it sets us apart. Casper over there, he's doing that too. But most of these people that you're gonna find, especially if you're new, are just selling you their bags. They're just being paid to promote stuff, dumping it on you. You're their product. They make money from you losing money. Neither me nor Jayson Casper profit from you losing money. You're not the product. We're here to help you succeed in crypto. We do it different ways. But we're here to help you succeed, and that's rare. This is the channel you want to find. Promise. Promise. Bitcoin's going up, baby. I don't know if Casper's still here, man. You're looking for higher? What are you thinking? I'll see. I think we need a low break. I think we need a low break on this low time frame. We need something to kind of whip out longs, the FOMO longs. Let's see. Something like this, maybe. kind of like shy, very gentle fake break top, or maybe double top here from this high just a few minutes ago. Break the bottom, take out long, stops, move higher. This is what I think is going to happen. Might not look exactly like that, but I think we see this low trend line break, and then we see a move. I'm blown away that so many of you are thinking 55, man. Or not 55. Yeah, 55. It's only 3% away. That's pre-halving. That's over a month. I mean, you know, February could wrap up and March could be red. That would be... It could make sense. But we're not saying where it's going to close. We're saying how high is it going to go. Jake Casper's looking for 54.5 next. Exactly as you. Fake out the local low, then pump. Let's go. When Casper and I agree, man, that's confluence that that's the good stuff. That's the real good stuff, man. That's the best stuff. A great example, though, I think Jayson, Casper, and I think a lot alike and trade a lot alike in many ways. Find the people that don't, though. You'll notice that I'm very cordial with people who have very different opinions on Bitcoin and trading, because other people's opinions, even if you don't think they're right, can be very valuable to you. Using other people, especially people who see analysis differently, using them as confluence is, in my opinion, one of the most powerful trading tools out there. It's not an indicator. You won't find YouTube videos about it. Find your counter indicators. If I'm one of them, great. Keep tuning in. That's fine. You can counter trade me all you want. Doesn't bother me. But find your counter indicators and your positive indicators.
Next. Exactly as you fake out of the local low, then pump.
I love it. Love to see it. Let's take a peek at what's moving. Everything's moving. And you should be moving over to that like and subscribe button. Looks like Lido is up the biggest. Lido is up the biggest in the top 100 over the last hour. Let me see how that looks on the little screen. An elegant solution. Lido's up the most over the last hour in the top 100. SEI at 88 cents. It has moved back down from $1. Stacks up to 283, still down, I think, from its local highs of this month. Helium at 9, down a little bit still. Arweave, I think we're supposed to look at that. I never did. Bitensor Dow at 600. Solana at 108. We'll have to look at Solana because we had a pretty gnarly trade on it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that entry, boy. Look at that entry. Let's go. This chart is just so beautiful. It's the most beautiful inverse head and shoulders setup I've ever seen in my life. It almost makes me not trust it. It's so beautiful. 101 or 100 as the neckline. Let's flip it. 101, 100 as the neckline. Right shoulder, head, left shoulder, back test of the neckline. Rejection. Perfect. 120 is the target. 120 if not higher. 137 seems very likely this year, if not much higher. Seems likely in the shorter term. I'd say shorter, I mean like maybe next quarter. This quarter, next quarter. Soul's looking freaking boss. Casper chilling. We'll update you later, Casper. Jayson Casper. Let's see what else. So those are on the last hour. So that might not really reflect what's actually moving. Let's take a look at what's moved over the last day. This will give us a better view. I'm trying to juggle these two screens to look right. There we go. Flare, we already looked at it. 5 cents. Let's go, baby. That's a slick call. THETA, already looked at it. Looking good. $3 at some point. VeChain back to 5 cents. I'm going to pull a VeChain actually. We looked at VET. We had some slick trades on it, but I think we were either idling or waiting for a fill. I don't know if we got it. Let's see. That trade already closed in my opinion. Didn't get the fill. I don't think I even put a trade here, but I was kind of messing with the idea of 4 cents here. Resistance. Backtest resistance, support, move higher. But this is looking like it's got other plans. Holy. Local extension. About here. Our measured move at 6.5 cents. Our 3, which I don't have a name for. Our 3 extension. This is interesting. Lining up at 8 cents. 8 cents. But is 8 cents important to this chart? Absolutely. Absolutely. 8 cents. Rejection in March, April. Inefficiency down. Efficiency into our bear market bottom. 3 candle setup. December green. January red. February broke. Bullish engulfed. Ran to where? The next point of efficiency on the chart. Sometimes analysis and trading can be that easy, but it is definitely not always that easy. Right here. Efficiency. Inefficiency. Resistance. Broke resistance. Back-tested resistance. Moved to efficiency. So what happens next? Close up in here above 5 cents, and you move to 8 pretty quickly. Close under 5 cents. This is the theme, man. And maybe you come back down here. This is what we were talking about earlier, about buying on the way up, buying these coins that are up. And now we always look at whatever is up for the day, and that kind of puts people in crappy positions because it's exciting, but it's the wrong time to do it. Wrong time to get in. We like to look for the re-entries, the better positions. If we see VET reject from 5 cents and it closes on the monthly underneath, boom, 3.4 cents from the order block. Dude, my allergies are nuts with this heat. My allergies are blowing up today. You sweating, Casper? I bet you're sweating. Right here, order block, 3 candle long setup, and the theme of this topic, or of this stream, the theme, the theme stream theme. Let's move it over to this. So this is what I got distracted. Get distracted looking at this, when I was going into it. Here we go. This is what we're looking for. Have you guys heard hype about DOT? I have not. I have not heard hype about DOT. In the recent. Zoom in. What do we got? December, January, February. Have not bullish engulfed. Have not traded above 820. I think, honestly, though it is up I don't know, maybe like 5%, 10%, 3%, I would feel more comfortable buying above 820, looking for that same breakout play, keeping my stop tight and looking for it. Right here, same setup. If you look to the left, it gets even better. It gets even better. Check this out. So the order block here, you can find this all the way over into November and October. Let's do the narrative of our chart here. All-time high, bear market enters. Inefficiency, right here. Efficiency paints. Buyers and sellers are trapped, creating resistance. Price sells off. Inefficiency. We have inefficiency always around our order blocks, around our points of efficiency. They are voids or volume voids, or voids in trading, whatever. They do not tend to offer resistance. Either way, inefficiency. Efficiency here. Bear market bottom. Moves to 622. Rejects, moves lower. Even I thought, no, this shit's going. This is nuking. Did not nuke. Got bought up. Closed above your bear market resistance. Sold off to it. Found support, moved back up. I don't even know what else to say about this. I'm not making a big bet on DOT. It's just a good example of the theme of what I've been talking about this whole time. Look for this. Look for this in coins that people aren't paying attention to. So many have broken out from this pattern. Typically, I would not be looking for this. I wouldn't be trying to find this or saying this to you guys. But because the market keeps showing us this, it makes sense to look for it until it stops showing us this, right? I would say any given time, the probability is much lower. But right now, when so many are doing it, the probability is higher. This market moves together for the most part. I hope there's other ones. I didn't want to just say this about DOT. There are other ones. Apes up. Ape. Hi, Gabe's moving to 360 inefficiency on your chart here. Resistance. Now this is the second version. I'll say DOT back here. I've been also kind of harping about how there's typically I don't know like a number. I'll say like 5 to 10 is probably a decent like number to guesstimate of like types of charts. And what that means is just like a correlation right now. Doesn't mean it's going to do that forever, but just right now. We see charts with this setup, which is the one I think we should look for. Dot kind of looks like all these other ones that haven't run yet, or that have already run. MATIC, same thing, but MATIC started to move up. That's in the dot category. Flare kind of off on its own. But then Ape. This is like, I'll say the version 2, the second type, where you have, how to describe this? It is very similar in many ways. You have a green candle for December, red candle for January, bullish engulf in February, but you don't have like a textbook fair value gap. You don't have a textbook order block. You have this small spinning top candle into a bearish engulf that gets bullish engulfed. So this would be like type number 2. We'll say flares type number 3. We'll keep going. If you can find more charts like this, chat, tell me what looks like this. You see like not a very big rally off its bottom, and then you have a very tiny December, bearish engulf January, bullish engulf February. Send me these charts in Discord. Jump in there, discord.gg/TomCrown. Don't forget to keep smashing the likes and subscribes here for the analysis. Right here. Inefficiency. You're above your previous month. You're above resistance, 175. Ape spent 4 months in this range. There you go. 363. If Ape somehow closes below 175 in February, yeah, things get uglier. You got to pray for a bounce at 160, but I don't think that's going to happen. I've been wrong before, knock on wood. Get a strong close. Maybe you do see March retrace if the rest of the market does. I would look for an entry at 175, and I'd be targeting 360. You can get some very favorable risk to rewards from this position. Obviously, I'm not going to take this one because I already have my long open. From the macro Pico bottom. Wild. You did that live, baby. Arguably, you could say that almost $6 would be the top of this efficiency range. This is where the majority of this coin's trading has been done. That's where the majority of resistance is going to be. There isn't gonna be much right here. So even if you get this, 363 looks so good. The question is just gonna be, where is an entry? And here at $2, it's not the worst, but I wouldn't take it. Every time I enter a position, you guys have seen this for years, I wait for the market to come to me. I don't market order in, because every time I've market ordered, if you were to look at all the statistics in my trades, probably tens of thousands of trades at this point, I would say my win rate, using the exact same risk to reward across the board, my win rate for market orders is probably just significantly worse. Limit orders significantly higher. Waiting for the market to come to you, not market ordering buying when it's green, market ordering selling when it's red. You're going to be a contrarian. You're going to tell the market, I will pay $1.75 for Ape, but I will not pay a penny more. So you either keep going up, or if you want my money, you come to 175. You make the market come to you. Be a picky bitch. Don't let the market push you around. Don't change your mind. Stay focused. Let's see. What else we got? Crow. You know what? This is, here we go. I was going to say, what other charts have this setup? The type 2 monthly chart that Ape is in. I'd say Crow. Crow looking pretty similar here. You have a kind of ugly small green candle in December, bearish engulf in January, and look where you are. Right underneath that monthly high. Looking to paint that order block again. Where's that monthly high? Roughly at your bear market resistance before you hit your low. Just like so many of these charts, guys. I can't drill this in. I can't even rant about this enough. This is, in my opinion, the only important thing to be looking for right now. Crow's kind of weird here. This is like a order block and then an order block. Makes it a little goofy. Makes it a little goofy look. There you are, 8 cents. It's beautiful. Charts like these, man. Just the whole market is the most glorious looking charts. People aren't paying attention. 9.9 cents is your monthly resistance or your previous monthly open. We've seen so many coins break it and move up. The one thing I can kind of caution about though is, unfortunately, unlike say Ape that we just looked at, which I believe to be the same type of chart on the monthly, doesn't have much right here. It has a good amount of kind of free space to seek out liquidity up to like 336. Crow, not really. Crow has all of its efficiency that's visible right now directly above it, and that's from, let's say, 10 cents to 13.7 cents. So this one's actually backloaded, whereas Ape would be like front loaded, right? You have a big reach up until you hit this big area of resistance. Whereas Crow, you have a very tiny reach up to hit your big area of resistance. But once you pass it, then you get the backloaded gain. You get the later gain. I don't know, the backloaded. Ape would be front loaded. This would be backloaded. If Crow can clear these two order blocks, which is the most significant looking resistance on the monthly directly above price I've seen in a bit. But we've seen coins do this. 46 cents. The 4X. You just got to get through right here. 46 cents, and then you got 69 cents. Nice. Perfect. Couldn't ask for a better number. There it is. H-bar not doing anything. AMP not doing anything. So we already looked at it. Even BONK looks kind of good. Kind of weird. I don't want BONK to look good. BONK gonna be, okay, this is not the full history. But BONK, maybe in its own, maybe a different category, but still, large green, green December, red January, right below that January open. Looking to paint that order block again. 10 point, it's like 10.6 to 13.3. You see a break, and you're probably looking for like a 3X. Probably looking for 37s up here. JASMY, I'm not going to really look at it. Exact same analysis. You can see I was doodling the same crap that I've been yelling about all day today. Same thing. Looks like it's retreated from that efficiency or that order block. And you may get an entry at 1 cent. We'll see. The real prime entry would be down here, but unless the whole market enters like another bear market or this rugs, I don't know. That would be amazing. Monthly double, monthly order block. That would be amazing. Down to 0063. Maybe like a 66% drop. AGIX, okay, maybe this one in the category of Ape and Crow. Right there. Yeah, the little December candle, bearish engulf January. February at one point was trading below 31 or 32 cents. It broke. Now it's blasting off, man. Almost hit $1 already. Say that's that type 2. All right. Go back to Bitcoin. We haven't seen a fake break yet. Interesting. It's just painting a really, really pretty flag here. I still don't trust flags. I trust false flags, but I don't trust flags. False flags, member of our community. There we go. This is what we're looking for. Let's see if we're going to be right or Bitcoin's going to say, Tom Crown, you're way too bearish, son. Get more bullish. Here it is. Spa. What's Spa, Scott Donovan? Ooh. There it is. Sharknado got his membership renewed for 49 months in a row. Give this man a round of applause. Let's me look. He said I skipped his request and I was giving me 2 requests. You're an interesting negotiator, Sharknado. We'll look at something. We'll look at that for you. Let's see who's subscribed already. We got VBjorn Pedersen. What's up, brother? Name in what looks like Hebrew text. I hope that isn't bad to say. and DNA subscribed. Dhen Mark Castilian subscribed. Felipe Vallejo subscribed. Liu98JT subscribed. I don't think that's all of them. I hope we got more than that. It's not that many. That's okay. We're still trucking to 100K subscribers. Trucking. Yeah, how many? Okay, let me see some. Let me see some here. How long ago did I show that number? Yeah, I'll check it after the stream. It's not worth looking up right now. All right, Bitcoin, are you gonna just follow the doodle? That's okay, you can. But if you're out there and you haven't subscribed yet, guys, please just gently caress that button. Bring a little love to the channel here. I promise you won't regret it. Even if today's stream isn't your jam, let me make it up to you. The best way is to subscribe so I can do that. Where's Death heading? 3,300, baby. Let's go. We've been looking for that forever. Ew. Yeah, dude. Sure. Oh, this is on Bittrex. God. Freaking Bittrex, man. Bittrex going bankrupt like ruined so many of my charts because I used to have the longest histories. Used to have years and years of history and other people wouldn't have any. DigiByte, here we go. Okay, DigiByte started moving. I was going to say, what I'm seeing there does not look good, dude. Oh, but today I learned this crypto ticker. I long thought if you look on TradingView and you look up a ticker, it'll say like the exchange, and it sometimes will have a crypto in all caps one. And it's like by TradingView. I long thought that that was the full history. Now I don't know what the hell that is because it's not the full history. What? Like even Binance has more history, right? Maybe, is it because DigiByte was delisted on Bittrex now? I'm so confused. That's really annoying, though. Damn it. Damn it, Bobby. God damn it. Take a look. All right. This has looked worse. It's looked worse. Let's see. Similar, but kind of still a little different setup there. Efficiency. There you go. You broke your high in February. That's a good start. It's a great start. Weekly's rolling over. At 1.2 cents, it does look like it wants to do. You already back tested your monthly at 0.095. Put in your bottom. Had a pretty bullish climb on the way up. 2.1 cents. There you go. 3-1. There it is. I have a new DGB chart because rip Bittrex. What's up, Zoltan? GTIA, what's that? Do we see Zeta yet? No. What is Litecoin doing? I don't know. Lifer says 2x on SPA. Shout out to Lifer. SPA music. Yeah, we got the OG vibes here. The OG musics. It's not the most happening music. Oh, ooh. Bitcoin says F your doodle, bro. Bitcoin is effing the doodle, is putting the middle finger up to the doodle. Uh-oh. Can't flip this, can I? Huh. Well, this is what I wanted to happen. That would be bullish. Our original guesstimate was something like this, but that seems to be broken here as well with this higher high. Well, I certainly hope it isn't this upside down, which would then be this. We're about to break that high. Pray we don't get the fake out to the upside. Huh. That's beautiful, though. It's a beautiful climb. Where are the sellers? Where are the sellers at? Where are the profit takers at? It doesn't seem to be anywhere. It's like that Seagal meme, looking around the empty room, like, who's here? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Where's everybody? Where are they? I know where they are. Everyone who sold. Everyone who's bearish. They already sold. It's crazy to think that people would yell about being bearish all year and not have sold. Of course they did. Sold the bottom. Just like they do every time. 3-hour order block. Hourlies, man. We just started an hourly, so we can't really count this one. But this isn't the... While this is a hammer candle close on the last hour, this body is significantly smaller, and the body before that is smaller. That could be a little momentum chilling. A little momentum simmering down there. The horizontal channel played out. This did look like dog on Friday. We had our BitBoy launch party on Friday. This looked like dog. This is lower highs, support. You get that higher low, just rock it, man. Very nice. App. Money flow's coming up. RSI is coming up on the 1. 5 minute. Little dubious, but money flow still holding on there. Trending to the upside. 15 minute just rolling over. Money flow moving up. Wild to think off this move. Now the 30 minutes finally getting in alignment. VWAP coming up as well. I like that 30. Actually, let's go to the 45. 45, same thing as the 30. They rarely agree. Oop. Went down. Hour did fail to hit a higher high on money flow. Did fail, and I think we are seeing that with those little candles, but a break of that high will change that very quickly. 2 hour just rolled over. All these time frames are rolling over. The 3 hour heading to the rollover hasn't yet. 4 hour, exact same thing as all these other time frames that are in red money flow right now. Hitting lows, then painting higher lows. VWAP's up, momentum's at a higher high. Wow. A schwow. 6 hour, got anything for me? 6 hour, little dubious. A little dubious, but this momentum catch is pretty bully. Not quite as bully as the other time frames. Look at that candle, man. It's only 5%, but it feels like 1,000%. 12 hour is giving us the signal to roll over with lower highs on money flow. Unfortunately, again, we can see this visible kind of battle at the 0 line. We saw on the 6 hour. Here it is on the 12 hour again. Reversed at the 0, moved up, VWAP higher high. This money flow, though, does suggest a little bit of downside pressure, but we'll see if it even plays out. We'll see. That's uncomfortable. That's uncomfortable. Right at the RSI moving average on the day. Marketcipher green, though, giving a green dot. This is Let's go. Like, let's just go. Who's ready? I'm ready for new all-time highs. Let's just do it. Bitcoin, don't just go ahead. You can do it. We wanted you to wait for a little bit, but now we're saying you can just go. So go ahead and send it. You're cleared for launch. You're cleared for launch. Go ahead. What's up, Bart Van Leeuwen? Leeuwen. How you doing, brother? Thanks for subscribing. Good to have you. Delana Williams. What's up, Delana? Cheers. Cheers for finding the stream. Killian D. Wolf subscribed. Welcome, Killian. Great name. Great Irish name. Johannes Weimer. What's up, Johannes? We got a lot of new subscribers. Keep them coming. If you're out there, join the fam. Just click that little button. Join the group. Join the Bulls, baby. You want to be on the winning side of the battle, you join the Bulls. Bears, they have a lot of time to flex. Yeah, told you so. But they always lose. They lose every time. 100% of the time, Bitcoin. They lose. Just a matter of time. That's it. It's like a timer. As soon as they're starting to win, it's a timer. Until they lose again. Bulls never actually lose. They just spend a lot of time not winning. They just spend a lot of time waiting. That's okay. I'd rather wait and get rich than, I don't know, whatever it is that bears accomplish. We rolling? Yeah, we rolling. We are rolling. Could be an early blow off top, says Alex Wells. Well, I mean, we'd have to see some real serious selling today. For this to be a blow off top, I think, like right here, because that's always possible. But for this to be a blow off top, we would probably have to see this candle trade all the way down here, like sub 50. You could have it happen tomorrow too, just like immediately down. But I'm not seeing any selling pressure yet. We're already past 50. So I just like don't, if that was going to happen, like even look at this climb. If that was going to happen, I think it would have happened there. It would have happened at 50. I don't know, man, but I've been wrong. We're always bullish, so I can guarantee this. At some point, things do stop going up. And when you're always bullish, you're still looking for it to go up. At some point. I don't know if we're there yet. I think we need to see a lot more random new people jumping in the space, saying, should I sell my children and my house and my wife to go in all in on Bitcoin, on leverage, taking out loans? That dumb behavior, that just irrational, risky behavior. Because the corrections always are basically just washing people out, right? They're just getting them to fold, getting the weak hands out. It's cliche, but it's true. What's up, Tech Fosters? How you doing, man? I see you over there subscribing. Cheers. Let cheers. In 3, 2, 1. Soon. What's up, Sonny? How you doing, Sonny? Sing. My guy. Billy. Crypto Billy, what's good? What's good? Checking seatbelts. Fueling up. Can we see Zeta? Yeah, sure. Has it done anything? I lost all my alerts, so I'm a little out of it. We got stopped. Trade got stopped on Zeta, but hey, it's actually not looking bad. Not looking bad at all. These bottom wicks into green candles looking good. 330, the upside target. Our fib extension, our 1618330. That's lame. We got stopped. Still a good trade. Still a good trade. Take profits when? Take profits whenever you want, man. Here's like the easiest way, I think, to do this. If you're in profit, you can take profits. Period. Right? And it seems really dumb, but some people just need to hear that. You can take profits. Here's my caution, is in a bull market, when this market is bullish, the worst asset to hold is dollars. When the market's bearish, it's the best asset to hold. But when it's bullish, it's the worst asset to hold. And while you won't lose money, I mean, yeah, you won't lose money. It'll be worth $1, each of your dollars, probably. What you will do is that money is now not in crypto. It's not in the crypto market cap. It's not following crypto market cap's trend. So crypto market cap doubles, you've lost half of, like that dollar has lost half of its value, right? Being in dollars feels safe, especially as you transition from a bear market to a bull market, because we're all worried about the bear market coming back. This is kind of the catch-22. It's part of what makes it hard. What happens is you take profit, and then you're sitting in dollars and you watch it go up and you buy higher. And then it crashes and you sell it and you lose money. So here's the best practice in my opinion. When you go to take profit, 1, be in profit. And then 2, never completely go all in or all out of a position. Talking about spot. Leverage, close them. But talking about spot, talking about holding coins. Never fully sell out and never be 100% in. So you take profit, but maybe you take half the position. Maybe you take a quarter. Maybe you take 10%. Probably depends how much you're up or how confident you are in it. But as soon as you sell the whole position, I don't know how it happens. It's almost like magic. You watch it go up. You sell it, it goes up. But if you sell half of it and it goes up, you're good. You're still moving. You're still going with that value. You're still up. You're not going to have that itch to buy back in higher and get wrecked. That is the most important thing in the bull market to focus on, is to find whatever you can to get yourself in a mental state where you're not going to be doing that chasing behavior, chasing into a top, chasing out of the bottom, and just getting caught over and over again in the chop. You'd be blown away by the percent of traders that do that, and by the percent of traders who really don't make money in a bull market. People think it's easy, but I guarantee you it's the opposite. You'll chase something, it'll go up, you'll chase it, you'll buy in, it will then go down a lot, or maybe it goes down a little bit and sideways, but then something else comes, and the narrative's really convincing, and it's the next big thing. And just as you got into the other coin at the top, you now are looking at this shinier thing in the room, and you're going into that, but you're selling at a loss to buy a top. Maybe it goes up a little bit, but eventually it peters out because you've already missed most of the move. This just happens on repeat over and over and over and over again. And if you just chill with it, take small percents, take profit, get your principal out, but keep some of it in, you won't have that urge, or at least that urge will be a little bit quelled, a little bit scratched for you. I just want you guys to succeed. That's it. That's this whole channel. I just want you guys to do well. It's a crazy concept because that's not a great business model. That's okay. We make it work. We make it work here. And for you guys to succeed, you're going to want to never be all out while the market is bullish. And in fact, I don't really see the reason to ever be all out, but that's me. Another thing, but I won't get into it in full in depth, trade Bitcoin pairs. That way, when you're taking profit, you either end up with more Bitcoin or more of that coin, and all of your capital is still in that total crypto market trend, and it's still moving with the market. Being left out, selling the bottom is the ultimate shame. It's the ultimate shame, man. Selling right here. No offense to anyone who did this. You're not alone. And in fact, I'd say way more than you'd ever know did the exact same at the exact same time. But to sell right here and then watch Bitcoin do this is the ultimate pain. People either quit because they're discouraged and demotivated, or they spend the whole time trying to short it, trying to be right, really just because they have been kind of, they've been like, their ego has been hurt, right? They think they're the best and they're not. And so they're going to prove that they're right. That's how you get perma bears. That is the perma bear hatchery right there at the bottom. They either quit or maybe they come back after the all-time high breaks. I think that's the smart move. If you sold the bottom, well, not you, but in general, people who sold the bottom, probably just you jump back in when the all-time high breaks. Because if you sold the bottom, you probably, let's say you bought in June, you probably sold again when it sold off in June. All you need to do is avoid getting chopped and avoid being totally out while the market is trending. That's it. And the chop is real in the bull, man. You sell here, you see it go up, you buy, right? It goes down, you get nervous, it goes up again, you're the smartest man in the world. It dumps, you sold again. So you've sold, bought, sold. You're selling low, buying high. It's the opposite. You sold, you see it go up. Oh, I was late. Sold again. This has been boring. Rinse and repeat, guys. As long as that's happening, it's going to keep going up. That's it. That's it. Let's go, Bitcoin. I want to see at least a little breakout during this live. How long? Hour and 20. An hour and 20. Let's pull up CoinGecko again.
Hey Tom, I've a little in XRP. I'm thinking about selling some to enter ICP. I like the BTC pair on ICP but feel XRP needs to go lower on XRP, BTC pair, so I see ICP pumping before XRP. Thoughts?
Oh, it does seem like everything is going to pump before XRP and Litecoin. Mostly because everything really has pumped and XRP hasn't. Like this is going to break out the second I change this chart. Let's see. I'm watching you, Bitcoin. Don't move. Don't move. Stay right there. Does XRP BTC have more room to the downside? Absolutely. Facts. Of course it does. So does Litecoin. I always have to like throw in the Litecoin to self-deprecate. There you go. Yeah, I mean, you're at 1,000 sats. 921, maybe not crazy. But here's the dynamic though. This may go down here and it may bounce then. It may go up, may start a bullish trend. I mean, it could go lower, of course, but when it hits here, the USD price might actually be higher. So it kind of depends what you're doing there, because you threw in the BTC idea. If you're trading BTC pairs, obviously you'd wait for 921. If you're not in BTC, a big reason that I recommend everyone have like half their portfolio or more in Bitcoin, not only is it for the safety and for the low risk and the high return potential, it's so that you can actually play these pairs effectively. If you don't have a majority in Bitcoin, you can't trade Bitcoin pairs. Like, you just can't. You don't have the capital to be able to make the positions. You can't trade these in dollars. It's just not how it works. But yes, I can see some more downside. I think there's reason to find support here. It's about a 10% move down. Then you look at XRP, USD, and actually, that's the pattern we've been looking for here. Been looking for this pattern. That was what we were hunting today. Order block, man, you have a lot of resistance. But here's the thing, is we might see that pair go down, but if Bitcoin is moving up, it may lose value against Bitcoin, but it may still continue to gain value against USD. So it just depends. I mean, there's a lot of factors in that. A lot of factors. ICP is the other piece of this puzzle. So let's open up ICP because XRP hasn't moved. I moved. I bought. I told you guys. I bought for the first time in 5 years. I don't even know. 6 years, 7 years. I bought XRP. Like a month ago, at 50 cents. I haven't bought it in all this time since before this chart, but I bought right here. I added to my spot. I had some, like a small amount, really low. I added to my bag because I thought this is a good price, 50 cents. And with the way XRP is moving, yeah, I might not get that wild move up quickly. That's why I'm only using a small percent of my portfolio. But these lows have been showing us, honestly, pretty incredible strength. Similar to Litecoin. Lows are being defended. Why? I don't know. Is it Ripple buying, defending the price? Maybe. Is it whales? Maybe. Is it just, that's just how the market's working out? Maybe. Doesn't really matter. But something is actively defending these lows. At some point it will pop. This is a pressure cooker. It's a pressure cooker. No one knows if it'll go to a new all-time high. I think it will. I think pretty much everything will. Against dollars. Against Bitcoin? Probably not. Probably not. Where's the X? I think I didn't even pull up ICP. Oh, that's why. Because for some reason my ICP chart is XRP? What the just happened? That's weird. So I had XRP on the mind. ICP. So I was kind of talking about this. Well, I was talking about this. This is the setup, right? This is the setup that we're looking for. Does ICP have hype though? I would say more so than many of the charts we've looked at like this, and that makes sense. It's come a lot more off of its bottom from $2.80 to 16. A little bit more hype. It has the 3 candle setup. It's already broken it. It's back below. But it has the setup that we were looking for on, say, like, what is it, DOT? Can't remember them all. I have maybe 1,000 charts open. Has the same setup as many of them that we're looking for. The only issue I think is there is some hype. There's more general attention being paid to it, but that's not the end of the world. What is more concerning for me is, well, this is up from 283, currently 365%. You said you want to sell XRP. You want to sell XRP, and you even said it is. You think it's going to go lower against BTC, and it's been weak. So you're selling this down from even 23, 65%. I don't know when you bought dollar-wise, but kind of that thought of XRP has moved down. It hasn't moved anywhere. ICP has moved up 300-something%, trading sideways. Yeah, maybe we'll make that move to $20. But you're kind of selling low to buy high. That's how I see it. However, here's your silver lining. I'm not saying that that's a terrible idea. I'm not saying you'd be dumb to do it. I'm not saying anything like that. What I do believe is if you do plan on doing this, take that wisdoms that I shared a little bit ago with all in, all out. Don't get rid of your whole XRP position because you know what's going to happen. If you do, and it's going to go up like that day or the next day, you're going to watch it go up as soon as you get rid of it. I have no idea how it manages to, the space just manages to do that every time. Maybe split it in half. Maybe do half what you're thinking and keep half where it is. If you're in profit with XRP, then you can always sell. But I just got finished ranting about getting out of positions in a bull run. When you're totally out of them, you tend to see them go up and then you end up buying them higher and you just get caught in the chop. So I do wish you luck. I don't know which is going to do better. I hope you do well. But I would really urge you to divide it up. Don't do one or the other. Do both. There you go. Thanks for the super chat, my friend. I ranted for a little bit. I'm bloody knackered? Me kid? I don't know if that's a curse word somewhere. I hope not. But I appreciate you, bro. I also appreciate It's Pavs Nugget for subscribing during that rant. Welcome, Pavs. Am I cashing out my long, Christoph? I don't know, man. At this point, never. Never. That's not good advice. That's not good trading. I don't know, man. Where am I going to cash this out? Never. I don't know. I mean, I've already cashed out most of it anyway. This position was opened at 16.5. I upped the leverage to 10x at some point. Realized 8,000 in profit. Still about 4,000 in profit on the table or unrealized. But the position is now only... it's only $166 of margin. That's funny. This was like a quarter of a Bitcoin or more when I started. Now it's just 0.1. So I've cashed out most of it. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever close it. When I get bored of it, that's the answer. That's the end. Bitcoin is being a giant D-bag, waiting for me to end the stream, but little does it know that I'm going to wait for it. I am burning precious democracy spreading hours to watch this. There we go. Keep going. Keep going. You can do it, little buddy. Tune in. Tune in for Tom Crown yelling at charts. Old man yells at charts. All right. A lot of ranting. What else, bros? What's up? What's up, Steve? What's up, Pixel? How you doing, bro? Rising Sun. Am I going to the Bitcoin conference in Nashville this summer? I don't actually know, 100 Air. Speaking of that, I should send a message because my contact... Yeah, I'm going to send that right now. My contact that got me the whale passes last time reached out a month or two ago, and we were supposed to do something, and then I don't think I ever followed up again. But he reached out to me, so I just pinged him. We'll see. That's a hard maybe. I don't know. Go Bitcoin, go. I think I need to yell at it more. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch. One in chat if you want Bitcoin to break out right now. H bar. H bar, H bar, H bar. H bar's not doing anything, buddy. It's not moving. It's not moving at the moment. It did a nice move. Did a little move skidoo. You look at the chart, you look for 2.2 cents. It's only a 2x from here. But same setup. We were bully on it earlier in the month. Same setup. It broke out. That's why I've been saying all stream. Probably getting boring and repetitive. Look for that setup where it hasn't broken out yet. H bar 2.2 cents. 2.2. What is this 1.5 from? What? Maybe it's a fib extension. That's odd. Do I have an incorrect resistance? Kinda is. This is psychological. Why would I place that there? Maybe it's from this. Maybe? Yeah, close enough. This is how I see H bar moving. I'm not as confident on this 15. Likely you'll see something there because it is a nice profit taking number. I was looking for this, but maybe I'm not as convinced. I mean, I kind of like this, kind of like that, but meh. But it's like 1.8 to 2. Let's say 1.8 to 2 cents. Right up here. Looking to the left, that is your efficiency. You have a big old drop. Big drop from like 25 cents down. Very inefficient. You had some efficiency, but you've already cleared that. And now you're just off into the zone, man. You're off in the void. So this may come, but you may just move right there. I don't know, man. I have pretty strong confidence that H bar will hit 25. I have very strong confidence that H bar will hit 25 cents before it, I don't know, trades below 7. Yeah. 7, 6. Get a good risk to reward there. I wouldn't take this trade. It's too high up, but it might work. Might play. We've also had a lot of success with this. When we've nailed one of these SR moves, support to resistance moves, what we've seen a lot of success on is at that next resistance after a high. We have seen a lot of them come back, tag, and move up again. I don't know how I feel about that one, though. There you go. H bar in a nutshell, bruh. H bar's been looking real bully. Another one that's just defending its lows. In crypto, measuring your portfolio by the lows is just some of the most golden alpha that you can get. It's really emotional and pleasing to look at the highs and say, oh, I have so much money. But what are you doing, really? You're setting yourself up mentally because you're looking at the highs. We've all done this. We all do this. Whenever Bitcoin goes up, you open your portfolio. I don't do that anymore, but I used to do it every day. Every day it went up. But what are you doing? You're ingraining in your brain that number, that high number. That high number is almost always fleeting. So you're setting yourself up to just have these negative feelings and to feel like you're losing and to really just set yourself up for that chasing mentality. Oh my God, I have to get back to that number. You never had that number. But if you measure your portfolio by the lowest points, you get a really accurate view of how you're doing. Especially once you've had a portfolio for more than one cycle, 2 cycles, 3 cycles. You see those lows and you don't care about the highs anymore. You know the highs will come. The highs will be there. But as long as your lows are coming up, you know that high is going to bring you even higher. The high will bring you even higher. Measure them by the lows. You'll be much more successful. So just a little mental trick. These little mental tricks are huge, though. They can be the difference between success and failure. Crown Wisdom, Mike Bennett. Can I check out Rose? Oh, I promised someone I'd look at Rose a long time ago. You just reminded me. I had to pull up Rose because I remember I promised somebody months ago. Rose looks awesome. Rose looks awesome. Yeah. Do something like this. 25 cents, baby. How's that look? Yep. Check this out. This looks great. So, can't say. You guys can disagree. Let me know in the chat if you have. Haven't heard any hype about this. Checkbox number 1. Number 2. You're 300% off your low, so yeah, that is more than I expected. Not ideal, but 300% off your low. At least it's not like 500,000. But right here, efficiency, inefficiency, tiny efficiency, inefficiency, bear market, low, rejection from the exact same 0.84 cent resistance, higher low. You move past it, so what do you have? You don't even need to zoom in to see it. You have an inverse head and shoulders setup. You can see it on the monthly. But more exciting than that even. Boom. Kaboom. No hype, at least, I don't know, I haven't heard it. You have the setup. You have the setup above your previous resistance, your major resistance. You're getting that order block, that three candle setup painting. That's why I think this long is juicy. It's a juicy long. Obviously, you just need that break of, it's like 14 cents. Like 14 cents. And then the market is going to look for, oh, that's beautiful too. I knew there was something beautifully symmetric about this. Your two measured move right here, right there. This was your all-time high. It was your order block on the month before in efficiency. Yeah, this chart just looks prime for 25. Prime, though, could mean this month, could mean next quarter. But this looks prime, man. This looks prime. That two measured move, dude. Your high to low here, right there, 25. It's just exactly at the order block. That's some juicy liquidity. Juicy liquidity. Good luck with Rose. That looks good. Oh, here we are. Here we are. A little Cellaroon. Good. Are we going to get our fake break to the bottom? Finally. This is not the same pattern. I don't think we... Not the pattern we were looking for originally. Let me do a little looking. Low. Painting bull div on the lows. On the 5. 15 minute. I love that. Love this. Overbought. Still overbought. That's a smell of bullishness. 30 minute basically back to the order block. Okay, let's zoom in. We might have a little bounce coming in here. Right to the 618. Might not be a bad move. This one doesn't count because obviously I placed it there, but looking for like another test of it will make it a great trade. I like that. Stop below the 786. Really though, I want the stop down here. So we need a higher TP. TP at 55. Oh, we don't even have to have it at 55. Sick. You know what? I'm kind of curious. What does this look like? Wanted the stop down here. 1.6 to 1. What a terrible trade. That could be better. Risking 1% for 2.7%. Done. There are tighter trades to be taken, though. That's what she said. Place this one on here. Target your low. That low is probably going to get swept, though. To the high 2.3. Yeah, that's rough. Because if you want a 3 to 1, you're stopped at this low, just back to the high. Coming back down to fill that trade. Thank you, Bitcoin. Thank you. I didn't want people to be deceived that perhaps I was going to pretend that that filled there. Did not fill there. Has to retest that to be filled. 1 minute money flow is very weird. Lows are coming up. That RSI is tanked. That RSI is down in the dirt. But that low didn't go anywhere. That's some serious bull div on the 1 minute chart. 5 minute being wiki. Just closed with a nice little bottom wick. Closed with the bottom wick. Let's go. Bull div on the 5. Bull div on the 15. Bull div on the 30. If you're bearish, you might be able to take like 53.5. Stop just above the high. You can't get a good risk to reward though. Lame. Lame. I don't know why. I don't want to short anyway. I don't even know why I was going to put it there. I was just going to hurt our win-loss ratio live. This is just going to float right back here. Cool. It's beautiful, man. Charts are beauty. Charts are mathematical beauty. Of beautas. What even day of February 6th? There we go. Previous bull. You just copied some of my predictions. Did very well. Yeah, I mean, Thomas Vane. I mean, last bull. What I loved about the last bull market, though, was nobody was bullish with us. Thomas, nobody. Shout out to Lifer being bully, Casper being bully, all the bulls. Tyler S. Crypto being bully. Shout out to them. But, it was just different last time. We were the only bulls. The only bulls. Good times. Good times. The only thing that would make me more bullish than I am right now is if all the other bulls got bearish tomorrow. That would make me more bullish. What's up, Jan Stefan? Subscribing, my guy. Ragnarok. How you doing? Joining in, subscribing while we're live. Pure Digital Maui, subscribing while we're live. Hell yeah. If you're new here today, or if not, make sure you're in our Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. It is free. The community is chatting 24/7 about crypto, nerding out, whatever. It's a great community to chat any time of the day. Crypto and trading. If you sign up for Femex, our sponsor, with my link in the Discord, I have a bot that we made that can check your user ID. And if you sign up with my link, you'll get access to the VIP trade setup area. Highly recommend it. So technically it's free. That's a good deal. Very good deal. Ah, man. Can we just get this breakout Bitcoin? Growing seaweed. Nice. Building your dream home. Are you growing seaweed or do you seaweed? Either way. One love. What's up, Sal? DJ Johnny. When's the next fight? That was fun as hell. I don't know, man. I'll message George. I'll message George and ask him. There's like another one coming up. What was it called? Fight Crypto or Crypto Fight? Let's send him a message. Solana reversing. Yes, you guys are too zoomed in sometimes, man. Are you really? You're saying Solana's reversing? What Helldiver? What level? Then you got hit at level 12. 12 or 10. Am I fighting BitBoy? Nah, he got too much pounds on me. I'll take Sam Bankman-Fried though in the ring. Let's go. I guess like for the good of crypto, I would fight Crypto Rover, though I have no idea. It might be like 6 foot tall, 7 foot tall. I mean, I don't know. So yeah, Carl the Moon I'd have a friendly boxing match with. Those would be good matchups. Data Dash was recommended for me. Nah. I will never fight in those things. Unless it was against Sam Bankman-Fried. I would put my stuff aside for Sam Bankman-Fried just to deck him in the face a few times. But no, I'll never fight in those because, guys, it's karate combat. It's just striking. There's no grappling. I wrestled for 10 years. I did judo in college. Like, I'm a grappler. I'm not going to go into a ring and box somebody. Like, I don't want to take turns getting punched in the face. If I did, I wouldn't have ever done wrestling or grappling, right? But if they include grappling, put me against anybody in this space, my weight, let's go. You put in grappling, man, my weight class, let's go. I've got my money on me. Or if they start a crypto fencing event, that'd be cool. I also did fencing in college. I would also fence anyone. Let's go. Less concussions than fencing. Daily and weekly stotch, flip, soul. Are you really saying soul's going down? Like, dude, what are you on? 1%? From the low, you're 10%? What's going on there? Maybe a little high emotions. Doesn't SBF have autism? I don't know. I don't care. Typically, I would be empathetic for any human in any condition, but no, I don't give a shit. I don't care what he has. I don't care. No matter what it is. If he had cancer, I'd fight him. I don't care. Screw that guy. Screw him. I'll fight him. And if need be, I'll just say I have autism. Because don't we all? We all have a little of the tism. Scott says, Lifer says 2x on SPA. All right. I don't have a SPA chart, I'm sure. Does you mean Casper or SPA? I'm a 2x. Just to preface this, I've never seen this chart. Oh, it's on Coinbase. All right. I'll open it. A 2x right now is a great gain, right? I'm not going to disagree with that. But a 2x right now is not a wild gain for what's going on in the market. Not a wild gain. You could almost safely say anything like under the top 100 that hasn't run 1,000% this year or something is probably going to 2x. There's a little secret for you guys. The secrets that the influencers don't want you to know. You can name almost anything. It's likely to 2x at this point. This chart looks pretty good on Coinbase. I do want to check to see if there's more. Wow, Binance didn't list it. That's interesting. Rarely do you see something on Coinbase that Binance doesn't have. Difficult. Let's see, Mexi. Mexi got a little more. All right. I'm surprised Lifer only set a 2x. Well, here's your headline. Without even like doing much analysis on this, bro. 2x is such a low target. Such a low target for this. Wow. I can't believe he didn't say higher. Maybe he likes to be less bullish than myself, which is fine. Dude, look at this. Okay, I see where the 2x is coming from. So I guess Lifer is looking at it this way. 2x brings you right back to your 22 wick highs into your bear market. I can see that. I see why maybe he chose that. But maybe I would say to Lifer, zoom out more, man. Look at this fall. Look at this chart. Look at that. When we talk about these inefficiencies and stuff, they have really good hit rates. They're great ways to trade in both a bull and bear market. But one thing you do have to pay attention to is changes to the supply or the coin. So say, I don't know, I didn't say this happened, but like, so if SPA did like a 10-to-1 split, right? And so its price goes logically to 10% of what it was. It's not going to go back to its all-time high just because of this inefficiency. I don't think that's what's happening here. But just like a little caveat that I haven't talked about much today, or maybe in a while. Changes to supply throw the whole chart out, because you really just need a new chart then. Because it's no longer the same mechanics. Retracements are kind of meh. I mean, 5 cents is near 618. If SPA gets to 2.4 or 2.5, if it breaks that, dude, it's going like 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, maybe even back to the all-time high. That's kind of nice. I was going to say it's a head and shoulders, but it isn't. I don't really know what it is. Maybe it's this. Something like that. There's a lot of these here. 11. You might get an entry at 11. If February closes below 1.4, might get an entry at 11, but I still wouldn't take the 11, even though that would be resistance, support. That would be a good flip. I just think that's like too high up. I would rather wait and maybe get one of these. 006, 007. Might not come. This maybe is a descending wedge. Typically, you look for it to break up. I mean, I would at least wait for 11 cents, personally. I still think that's high. But if you can get above your resistance, dude, you have a lot more than the 2x. Your 2x just brings you to this like double top, which has a very high probability of being tested, in my opinion. Very high. You get above there and you got nothing. You're just ready to rock it. Let's go. Let's go. Ayo, 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 live. Ayo, live. Make sure you subscribe for live trading daily. Not just signals, not just the trades, but walking you through the logic, the reasoning, the rationale, why I'm doing it, so you can get an idea. So you can get some inside, in-depth knowledge that you can use in your own trading. I don't want you to copy me. I don't want you to blindly copy me. I have been offered lots of money to like promote trading, copy trading services, but no, I don't want that. If you copy trade me, maybe you'll profit. But then what happens when you stop or I stop? And you're fucked. And you're screwed. You got nothing. That's giving a man a fish. You got to teach a man to fish. We're gonna break now. Check out the 5 minute shaping up here. Money flow moving back up. Let's go. 15 slow. All right. Kind of unremarkable at the moment. But I'm looking for an hourly close above 0.2%. This candle is right now at 0.21. So let's say above 53.6. I want to see the bodies of the candles get bigger. They started to contract here over the previous 2 hours. And that is typically or commonly a sign of exhaustion. Doesn't mean that you can't keep rallying ever. But it usually means that you're going to be boring for a bit. Or maybe you are going to retrace. But a close with a bigger candle body here will suggest that momentum is not waning. And that was just a fake out, a pit stop. Before that beautiful move to 55K, maybe higher. I don't know why. I just don't know why it would stop at 50. I just don't think that makes sense. Where the blackout? I had so many other things here. Now I don't know where they went. Yeah. What's kind of spooky here, actually, that I'm just looking at is this move that we pinned as before it happened to here. Breaking your low at 53.3. Your measured move is directly, or not your measured move, your 1618 is directly at the structure low. That actually would be a really good fake out, wouldn't it? That's what we were looking for originally, a fake swing low. We haven't gotten it. Price is just inching up towards that resistance, weakening it, tapping on heaven's dough. Didn't think I'd be streaming this long, but I really want to see Bitcoin make this move. So here we are, 2 hours in. Plus. Maybe it's from sitting. The last 2 streams I've been sitting and I've had this like burping acid refluxy problem. I didn't have it when I was walking. Or maybe I did. I'm going to get my steps in after this. You guys should too. We're sitting here waiting. But Bitcoin typically waits till we're done streaming to move. It's remarkable how consistent it is. Sometimes we can outlast it, but it's usually within 5 or 10 minutes it moves, like right after the stream. Within 5 or 10. Actually check in with our Lux Algo indicator. My favorite tool for Confluence and my favorite indicator sponsor, Lux Algo. They have hundreds of free indicators, but they also have premium indicators. I would say check them out. Use their free indicators. They are top of the line, the free ones. And if you're interested in the premium, use my link. You'll get a discount. And if not, whatever. There it is. There's a shill. But they do make the most premium. Like, they crank them out. They have a whole engineering team. It's wild. They're the big boys. Lux Algo was looking on the hourly at 51.2. Of course it was. These signals do not print late either. Look at that. That's spooky. It gave us the long signal right here at 51.1. Tapped 51.1 wick, but tapped closed at 51.1 and then rocketed. That's a really spicy. That's bonkers. Bonkers signal. 6 hour. 12. I wonder when this generated. It was likely earlier, but not up here. Lux has not had any issue with this rally since 44.3. It on the day long this rally at 43 flat. It did give us the close long suggestion signal at 50, but it did not. Wow, it didn't change. It just keeps going. This thing has been bonkers. I want to use Lux Algo more in my analysis, not just because they're our sponsor, but the confluence. When I find confluence with this indicator, man, with my analysis, it has been so spot on. I would never use an indicator like this, like that says buy, I'll buy. I would never do that. But I do my analysis and then I look at these time frames and it's like sometimes Lux Algo will say the opposite, and I'll say a lot of the time it's done that. My analysis did not play out. A lot of the time when it agrees. Very good win rate when it does. Confluence is a magical beast. 2 minutes left in the hour. You know what's going to happen. I'm going to lose my energy after these 2 minutes. It's not going to do anything. And then we're going to end the stream. And then it's going to move. You come test that trend line again, buddy. Resistance tested, 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 weakened, weakened, weakened. The weakening. What's funny is that this is basically what we looked at the beginning of the stream when it was like down here. Rising bottom, flat top. Yes, I think I identified the flat top like closer to down here. It was 50, I don't know. Closer to down there. The pattern's playing out, baby. I was looking for a fake wick low, a long run, and a move up. But this pattern, not really looking for it. Not really painting that out now. Looking much more bullish. What's up, Django subscribing? The real Crandy. Rondon. Django. D. All the new subscribers, you guys rock. You guys rock. Let me close this. 33% of us with 1,200 votes think the top pre-halving is 55K. 15% think that was the top. 26, 61K, and 25. That's pretty split, though. It's almost 1/4 in each. 1/4 of us looking for a new all-time high. I like that. I like it. I'm using the Steppin' app to get my steps in. No, actually, I never did that. That was a whole thing. Please switch to Gentleman's Deep House playlist, D Creator. What is that? I mean, I like the sound of it. Deep House, little dub. The word gentleman. Did you guys know back in the day, Bitcoin people, we used to call each other gentlemen? Good morning, gentlemen. Whatever happened to that? We got to get that back. We have to have the classy elements. Deep. Gentlemen, is there spaces in between? Deep house mix. Deep house. Yeah, we can do that. We can play it only because this is near the end of the stream. I can clip it out in case we have any issues, any copyright issues. I'm gonna turn this down. Watch your speakers. Actually, I'll to continue existing, it must set higher lows. It can break this trend line. I'm gonna set my alert at 11:50. Come back to it at 11:50. No, the gentleman's mix. No, I closed it. No. I was actually enjoying that. I was vibing. That was just like really good background chilling music. There it is. Board too, we can see it in the viewership. It's all good. It's been a great stream. It's been a hell of a long stream. I didn't expect that. I was going to do like 20-minute stream today. Then Bitcoin had other plans. Sign up with FEMX, our sponsor, and LuxAlgo. Sign up with FEMX, start trading today. LuxAlgo, #1 indicator company. Use my link, help support the stream. You know the deal, guys. Bitcoin, I would bet so much. I'd just bet whatever that we're going to break that high today. And it's probably getting closer as I inch over to the end stream button. Let's let it rip. Screw it. Let's let it rip. I love you guys. We'll be live Wednesday at the latest. If we see some spicy spice, we'll be live again today. And until then, I'll probably be spreading democracy. Crown out.